Welcome to Trading Sadhguru. Let us have a look at Nifty from intraday perspective for tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow being weekly as well as monthly expiry day, so you can see a good move. Okay, on which direction? Before discussing the direction, let us have a look at trend lines as well as moving average. First, have a look at trend lines. Yeah, here it is. You can see that this trend line, which was holding good since September onwards, was violated and market moved upside. Okay, here market moved upside and there is a correction in the last 2 days, that is Sensex expiry since Tuesday and today, and more likely this correction might continue tomorrow also. Okay, based on the trend. Okay, so let us now look at where these moving averages are placed. So when we talk about moving averages on a long term, we look at 200-day moving average or golden crossover or death crossover of moving averages. From short-term trend perspective, we will look at 20 period moving average. So on a daily time frame when we are viewing, it is 20-day moving average. Okay. So let me erase this marking. Yeah, here it is. So we are just above 100-day moving average and 200-day moving average. So from a long-term perspective, below 200-day moving average, this zone is considered negative and above zone is positive. It means good for investing for a long term. Okay. So here what can we expect? We have moved one wave for almost how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is the seventh day. From here, you consider this as one day, first day. Okay, and this is the eighth day. There is a correction. So what can we expect? We may expect Nifty to test these two levels, that is 100-day moving average, 200-day move, both falling around 390 and 392. Okay, so we have closed at 23, just below 23,500. Okay, and 200-day and 100-day moving average, they are falling at 23, 390 or 392. So till this, we can expect, can Nifty go further below than this 390? Yes, it may go, but this will be tested tomorrow, and considering that the trend has uh, turned upward. Okay, in case this bullish move wants to continue, so it will test this level 200-day again, and from there it is likely to bounce. So for tomorrow we expect Nifty to move downwards. Okay, so towards 23,390 level. Okay, and what does an hourly time frame look like? Let us have it to look at hourly time frame. Yeah, here it is. And if you look at through some indicators, it is turning. This is 20 period, 9 and 21 period moving averages. So it is going to, once this crosses, it's a confirmed trend on downside on early time frame. Okay, so if you just remove these things, we can have another indicator, that is super trend. Here it is. So this super trend became negative today itself, 23,500. It became negative. So on early time frame also, Nifty has given up the 25,500 level. Okay, so let us have a look at a shorter time frame. Already negative, negative. 10 minutes also negative. Okay, so 1 hour became negative means almost all the lower time frames have become negative. So 2 hours is just waiting to be crossed. Okay, 23,368. What we spoke about, 23,390 based on 200-day moving average. So this is 368. So this is also a good support on a pre-early time frame. Okay, so let us switch back to 1 day time frame. So what we discussed on 200-day moving average, 23,390, and hourly and 2 hourly, 23,368. So what you can say, roughly 23,370 to 390 is a very good support. You can expect a bounce back from this level, like market move one way, corrected, and then it may resume. So will it the correction continue only for tomorrow or the next trading session? That is to be seen. But the overall long-term trend, it has turned positive here. Okay, and trend change here. Okay, so long-term positive. For intraday perspective, for tomorrow perspective, we have a negative bias. Okay, that's all for now. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah, before we close, somebody who is in options. So, which are the options one can look to trade from intraday perspective, or because it is an expiry trade, hero or zero trades. Okay, so now we are at 20, just below 23,500. So we can look for 23,500 PE, 23,400 PE. Okay, so the most likely is 23,500 PE, which is trading around 70 rupees. Okay, so if it goes to 360, 370, this may give a 100% return. Okay, now if at all market reverses, then which is the level to watch for? 23,600, maximum 23,650. The scope on upside is limited for tomorrow, but on a long term basis there is a long way to go because of this 17 to 18% correction. That's all for now. Thank you. Bye.